Yeah, preparation's been going really well. Obviously got 3 wins this year, which is certainly nice, and yeah, feeling good. So just looking forward to racing now. It seems like it's been similar to the Olympics in a way. It always seems so far away, always just talking about it, and now it's finally here. So looking forward to get going. And yeah, like you say, being a support rider and a leader is 2 totally different things. And but yeah, I'm just relishing that opportunity and try and make the most of it.
Does that long wait make it all the sweeter when it does come? Is this something you've been really waiting for?
Yeah, for sure. It's been a long build up and something you've been thinking about for a long time. So yeah, like you say, it'll be good to just get on the bike and get racing, get in that routine of just in a Grand Tour, and yeah, to take each day as it comes.
And for those less familiar with how cycling works, just how much more of a transition do you have to make when you go from say a week-long race to a grueling 3-week race like this?
Yeah, obviously it's an extra 2 weeks. That's stating the obvious, but yeah, it's just yeah, a lot can happen in that 3rd week, and especially this race is such a tough, over 2,000 meters of climbing and 20,000, I mean, in the last week. So it's yeah, you can be feeling good and great, and it can all fall apart on one day in that last week, and you can lose it all. So I think it's about judging your effort a lot more, and yeah, the recovery is obviously important. But yeah, like I say, it's a bit uncharted territory really. I've always been helping other guys, so if I do blow up, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, hopefully all goes well.
And you're sharing the leadership with Mikel Landa. Tell us about the dynamic, how you go about sharing that leadership.
Well, he's obviously a great climber. He's been 3rd in this race before. He's got the experience. He's a great athlete, and he'll certainly give us another card to play. We can sort of ride off each other, and we get on well, and yeah, I think it can work well. But as we get into that last week as well, there'll certainly be gaps, and one will be ahead of the other, and depending on how we're both feeling, then for sure I'd happily help him, and vice versa really. But yeah, there's a long way to go to then, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Do you think this route suits to you as a top Grand Tour rider?
If I was designing it, I'd probably take out a few of the climbs in the last week, but there's some long TTs as well, and I don't think any race is 100% suited to anyone really. There's always challenges, and it's how you deal with them that where you end up really.
Do you feel in a particular way in this period condolences for your aunt, and what about Michele Scarponi death?
Yeah, obviously that was devastating news to hear that. One day I was racing with him, and then less than 12 hours, and you hear that news. It was devastating and really sad, and obviously thoughts with all his friends and family. But yeah, I can't remember what you asked the first part of that. What was the first part of the question?
Oh, no, the first.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. Well, she had cancer, and but it deteriorated a lot quicker than we thought. So that was a massive shock as well to hear that. So yeah. But it just, like I said earlier, it just puts everything into perspective. It's just a bike race at the end of the day, and you can get all upset and depressed about falling out of GC or whatever. But at the end of the day, in the real world, it means nothing really.